Welcome back to Great Talk. You still like the name? Because last time you loved the name.
I love it as much as I always have.
Yeah, hey, that's a fun little turn of words that you used to begin this.
It did warm to me. Or did I warm to it?
Yeah.
I guess I warmed to it.
Yeah, but maybe it came to life and, warmed to you.
Yeah.
It's been around. You guys have been hanging out?
It's gotten around, yeah.
Yeah, last time was a pretty great talk.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I put pretty in there? It's just great talk.
Pretty great.
It was a great talk.
And certainly chaotic, which is not in the title.
Hey, this time we have like a rundown for this show.
Yeah, we wrote 4 topics on a whiteboard.
I think there are 5, and you just
You
just
said
don't
you
like
didn't
one
want
of
to
them.
do that. You said you didn't want to do that
like
one.
them.
So I was.
We have a hard time limit here
Yeah.
based on the storage of the SD cards in these cameras.
Oh, I thought it was the battery. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
It could be. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do like an edit, and then we're gonna release the O'Brien cut. That's what people have been asking
Right.
for,
Right.
Which is actually just I'm recording the phone in my pocket. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
been filming you since the last episode.
It's a 48-hour uncut audio stream of my pocket noise.
Well, on that topic, I think this episode is actually really dragging a little bit, and I'd like to pivot into a lightning round.
You know what's great is your segues.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been nice.
Lightning round.
What I meant is that you're getting to work on a segue, which is
we do like lightning effects.
Yeah.
I think every episode I'm just going to ask.
Why is this called a lightning round?
more
What is it,
things.
and why is it called?
Because there were a lot of questions, so I just asked the Discord in our general kind of channel, Good Knickknacks.
I've heard that.
And said, hey, we're going to do a podcast. This was actually last week. I lied to them and said, we're going to do a podcast. And then we didn't.
Okay.
But now it's a week later, and now we're finally going to do it.
The point of it being a lightning round is that you don't want to take any time to really answer these questions.
Yeah. It's for any hard questions, we go, we just don't have time for that. And we skip.
You got to keep it moving. Yeah, that's what the people want. They don't want answers. They just want a lot of things fast,
they want to be
like fast cuts at their
we
face.
see that question, seasonal rat? Thank you. Next.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing we did discuss, which we're going to implement, is there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
For exactly one of them, we're going to tell a complete lie, but we're not going to tell you which.
You at home, the viewer at home, has to identify which.
You're only allowed to watch this at home. No watching at work.
Yeah.
So are you going to ask the questions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool.
When?
Now.
Oh, cool.
The first question.
Lightning round.
Cool. The first one is a real hard-hitting one. The seasonal rat wants to know when the rat faction is coming.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. There it is. There is kind of like a mouse in the new one.
Oh, that's true.
A little neck.
Yeah.
So,
in the Guilds of Zaruk, which is on the website right now, gutneck.com. Yeah, a little teaser. You can see a little mouse. So come on, there's been enough rats.
There's rats in that one.
You know what? It's been done before.
Yeah.
Is what we'll say. So
Right.
we're not going to do it again.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's always going to ask for more rats.
Lightning round. Move on.
If we did a rat faction, he would ask when is the second rat faction. So I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, next question from our buddy Hakeem Muhammad. Can you offer any teasers for the upcoming faction? Which we did last episode a lot.
The Guilds of Zaruk?
Yeah.
You know what I think would be a cool thing to talk about is that there are neutrals in the Guilds of Zaruk. Did we talk about this?
Not much.
The neutrals, and they, we'll do a little bit of a teaser. They have a mechanic based around the graveyard. A little different than the gloaming, though, because they are reassembling scraps of fallen mechs. So these are the outlaws. They're not like the official guild artificers or tinkerers.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah, it's a really good one. And you came up with that even though you really hate the gloaming. So this is just you admitting that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, each ability is just one step better than like their version of Necromancer is just like reanimate 2 dudes instead of one.
And the name is Super Necromancer, which I thought was not very flavorful.
But you were pairing them up later. You're like, oh no, it's happened.
No, it's a 4.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it. Okay, that's
good teaser.
Yeah, that's a great one. All right, next is from Womp. What card from the Marv Orange set went through the most design iterations before hitting its final form?
Ooh, wow, that's a really good question.
I have a couple of these.
Yeah, why don't you start and I'll think of one.
I know Potions. Shout out Chad.
Yeah, Potions.
Potions went through a lot because I think it's like we wanted it to be really feel like Potions, not just be like a mechanic.
Totally.
So that one went through like a ton. I think it came out to a really good place.
My favorite potion, Explosive Concoction.
Of course.
It's so good. Well,
anything that blows up is pretty
sorry,
high.
never mind. That's my second. Alivening Fluid.
That has the best name. For sure.
Enlivening.
Easily. Enlivening food.
I just love the idea of walking around with a building.
Yeah.
Of course, you always want to put it on Village and just have Village be walking around.
It's really good.
Yeah,
That was great.
Yeah, potions did a lot. I think anytime that we're bringing in extra cards from outside the game, so tokens, an additional deck, the quests, like we understand there's a lot of complexity there. And so it's not going to be for everyone, but for people who like that's their thing, like we want the juice to be worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
Or we want the enlivening fluid to be worth the harvesting.
Yeah,
That's the new
as
thing.
they say.
Everyone's saying that.
Common
now.
idiom in the
Yeah,
land of
so
Goodwill.
there are a bunch of versions of that. Like the way that you got ingredients changed a bunch. Did the recipes change all that much?
I think it went through, like every piece of that went through
Yeah,
multiple iterations.
like how you picked potions.
Yeah, originally it was like all about foraging. So like you would put an
Yeah.
ingredient face down, you'd have to like collect it, almost like how you have to get after a quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah.
That was
But it came out cool. I think it's got the essence that we always wanted, which is that it has a recipe and a payoff, which is like really cool.
It's very fun.
And I like that the payoffs are all like pretty similar, but we have that one break with sample 74. Pretty cool. For me, let me think. Moons were
Oh yeah, those went through a lot.
again same thing. Like the idea that every 3 in their faction is weird. Like that's a big swing, right? To say that like they don't have a normal. Like we never pulled the lever that was like, and this one's just normal. Like
Right.
it doesn't come with a moon.
Here's Bulgrove Rider, or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So those guys. I mean, I worked a lot on Marvorin, so totally normal villagers for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who went through a lot was those neutrals, the Karkaros with the
True.
yeah. I think there were
Yeah.
like full reworks, even post art of all of those
Yeah.
fighters.
Shadow of Roxy went through a lot too. Honestly, most parts of the expansion was really touch and go for a
Yeah,
while.
right. We had bad ideas for a lot of them. You know, we were locked in on the lore very early.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, it'd be cool if there was a black Aurochs.
Yeah.
And he went to the void, and
Yeah.
we just left it alone for
Yeah,
a while.
what's the void? Like, we'll get to it in 3 months.
I do love the void, though. The void
I love
ended
that.
up being, I think it was the thing, I'm glad you brought it up, is the thing I was the most like in my feelings about, like, oh, this is not going to work. It's like complex and not fun. And like, we wanted to introduce additional basics for both of the factions. And Rob Warren, it made so much sense with the soldiers. But like with Aroxy, it was like, well, why are they having these additional basics? And then it just like all clicked together. The idea of them like casting their shadow, like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Like when you have the one in the center and it's like everyone's getting it.
It's also just like some of the best art too. It's
Oh.
like some of my favorite. It's
No,
weird-
disagree.
weird
Hard
shadow-
disagree. I hate
shadow
it. I hate it
ninjas.
all.
Yeah,
No, yeah, it really is. Yeah, shadow ninjas. Yeah, they're like so like powerful in a very different way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, good question.
Cool. Yeah, we're being bad on the lightning side of the. So next one is from Hyrulin. There's some lights happening over there. Oh, lightning! Oh, I see. I get it now. Nice. Hyrulin asks us about the foil treatments and the ratios for them. I mean, the short answer is like yes, we're going to do more types of foil treatments in the next sort of
Is
booster
this in
set.
the boosters?
In the booster specifically, asking about the treatments. So I think like the rainbow foils, I think are a little like, I don't know. Some people really like them. I'm not huge on them. I think the spot foils are universally like these are the best thing ever. So I think we're gonna need more of those. and
Just so
probably
that
up
we
the
know,
ratio.
when we're talking about rainbow foil, that means the whole foil sheet gets
Whole
printed on
thing.
the card.
Yep.
A spot foil, the spot part means that we've traced the outline, and like only a part of the card is getting foiled.
Correct.
So I guess there's two things there. There's like one is that the spot foils are metallic foils, and they are also spot foils. And so both of those things, I think we realized are cool. And it's like rainbow foils have neither of those things.
Yeah.
So you can do rainbow foils that are spot rainbow foils. Like
That is true.
we could like pull characters out. Like there's some card games that do that, and it looks pretty badass where they just foil the background, and then maybe that you could do like a UV spot on the characters to like pop them out.
Yeah.
So there's like that way of doing it.
Yep.
Honestly, like the way that we did it is a bit of the lazier way to do it. In
Which
that,
is just do the whole thing.
yeah, just put
the whole
just
layer.
put a whole thing on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But you know, I think it's hard to like when you're designing the set and then it's different from like holding it in your hands and opening it. And I think as we're opening it, we were like, the amount of ideas that came into our like heads as we're opening it, we're like, oh my god, I cannot wait to do the next version of this
Yeah.
thing. Because I agree with you, those spot foils are so sick.
Yeah.
I want only spot foils
Same.
in my life.
Same.
You know?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do more of them. I think we should also have more spot foils in each box, kind of thing. Like right now, having one exalted, one spot foil on average is like,
Makes them.
I just want more.
It's crazy.
I
I
want
saw
more.
one for the first time today.
Which one?
The Mark Poole Nilithrocarus orange spot foil.
So sick.
So we were putting together a binder for Mark and his son Marcus for Gen Con, so that when they go to Gen Con, they can sign cards and give them out. And so we were like looking through the damaged boxes that we had and like the product, and I was like, oh my god, I've literally never seen this card before. It is so cool.
So good.
His eye is like just fire orange.
Whew.
Yeah, I cannot wait to do more of those. So yeah, I think more of those treatments. Yeah, like we want every pack or every box that you open to be like, this could get crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
More everything.
Yeah, you were saying that you were gonna like cut up your T-shirts and put them in some of the packs, right?
I was gonna separate out the foil layers, like just the little like abstract shapes,
Yeah.
and just sprinkle them in. I was thinking Scratch and Sniff was another one.
Scratch
I'll
and Sniff is
explore.
huge.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
But did you
Not
know-
good for Dalguana.
If you guys have ever watched like people open sports boxes or WWE boxes,
Yeah, the
I joke about the
jersey.
T-shirt, but it's like sometimes you can open up like The Rock's underwear. It's crazy.
What if it's just like a piece of a crab shell? And it's like this is really from the Queen
Yeah,
Below,
that's
you know?
great.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, I love it.
Packaging will be really interesting.
Packaging will be tough. But yeah, we have such crazy ideas for the next version of this. The good news is that I love the Gut Neck Means War product, and our retailers are loving it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Gamers Guild, who right now is creating a singles store,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool
So
in
sick.
Arizona.
I know.
Anyway.
We gotta take a road trip up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They're the best. All right, cool. Let's keep it rolling. Chadicular. Never heard of this guy. I don't know him. Long-term plans for Good Knock and Chaotic-Great on the whole.
We don't have long-term
I don't
plans.
know, whatever.
Like,
probably
who was
just-
thinking about long-term plans? I guess we have like the yearly goals,
Yep.
which is like we wanted to launch retail.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Become a multi-game company in the middle.
We're working on it.
Yeah, working on it
Working
every
on
day.
it.
Guilds of Zaruk.
Yep. Targeting the fall
Yep.
for that one.
Begin the RPG module. Check.
Check.
Yeah. that's-
Begin. Yeah.
And launch the digital game.
Which is
On track.
hopefully checked.
Yeah, Pete's here. He's working on it.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere over there.
Somewhere.
So yeah, I mean, we might think about the year and like how to grow as a company. Oh, sorry, and then obviously the big one, we're sitting in it right now. Move into our own office and take over fulfillment.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, company's doing great. We're growing. But you know, like in terms of like long term for CG and Gutneck, I don't know. It's like not like we think of anything other than like we want it to be as successful as possible.
I say just can't stop, won't stop.
Someone
I think that's
Yeah, Rockefeller Records.
was that them?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Very famously.
Yeah. All right, cool. Next question. Hakeem Muhammad. Any non-faction Good Knock things for the next chaos? So, you know, how we did anthology and things like that. They're just like not the game. Is
yeah.
there anything else like that coming with the next one?
I just got a quote today. I don't even think I told you about this quote.
Whenever you start a sentence like this, I have to brace myself. You almost ordered an 18-foot tall Ever King last time we talked about it.
What do you mean almost?
Oh, no.
I just got a quote today on a full collection storage solution.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's a good one. How many feet tall, though?
18.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
It's actually inside an Ever King statue.
Perfect.
Yeah, right. So she's just holding it.
Yeah.
No, it's like the same people who made our deck boxes. So we're going back and forth on the design of that, and making sure that like the minimum quantity makes sense. But yeah, that's something that I think could work out pretty well. You know, it's the 4th expansion, so like I think it's a good time to like introduce that. So that could be cool. We'll probably like tease the designs with people to see like what works. We'll of course throw the current accessories line on there, like the deck boxes, the top loaders, the sleeves, and all that stuff. But yeah, like I think that could be a really cool thing to add to it.
I think there's 1 or 2 ideas for like lore extension stuff that was not super confirmed yet, so I'll just tease the tease of that.
Oh yeah. You're
but-
talking about your one-man show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I said it. Cut that out. Not announced yet.
editors know.
The off-Broadway. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the musical numbers.
It's great. Yeah. All right, next. Carl with 2 R's.
Oh.
Any new teasers for Cosmonaut?
Ooh, not for me.
Nope. No, we're working on it. We got a lot of different concepts, seeing what makes sense.
Yep.
Hopefully more to come soon.
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
Oh, you know what? Space. It's in space.
I think
Have we talked about that?
Might have been previously announced.
I thought I had breaking news.
Imagine if everything looked like a spaceship and it's just like
Yeah.
in the plains
It's
of
underground.
random. Yeah, so it's all subterranean. All right, cool. Royale with 1,000 something. I didn't get the last word on there. Any factions that got canceled or reworked heavily? That's a fun one.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I have one.
1, 2, 3. Rotborn. What was yours?
Mine was going to be, I think, I had an idea for a faction that was going to be entirely neutral almost. Do you remember that?
Oh.
And like then there was going to be like a few faction-specific cards that basically are just like, I think they were like dark fairies that were going to like brainwash the common folk into like revolting.
Did you ever talk to anyone about this?
we talked about
Don't.
this. This doesn't ring a bell?
I thought those were 2 separate ideas.
I mean,
Oh, you just
revisionist history, just merged them together.
Dark Fairies, Commoners Revolt.
They were going to be in the same box, man. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of
Yeah.
hope for Dark Fairies.
Someday.
I can't believe that you're giving up hope on them.
You know what? Yeah. All right. So talk about Rotborn and where they came from.
Well, the original name for the Rotborn was
Rootborn.
Rootborn.
Root beer.
And the idea for them was that they had a mechanic where if they were connected to your stronghold,
Yeah.
remember that?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an ability type that was like they would power up if you were in like a contiguous line. You pressed that word?
Yeah.
Me too.
Really good.
And so like constructs would help. And so the original spore colonies were almost like pylons from StarCraft, basically.
Yeah.
And if you were connected to that, they were badass. And
The
then
extension cord faction. Real.
exactly.
Real fun.
And then I don't know what happened to them. I think we were like I was also messing with like moving the stronghold there, but like Araxi had that. Anyway, so then we removed an O from Rootborn.
It's like the
Got to
only time one
Rotborn.
of your typos has worked out for the better.
It was so sick when I was like a million things clicked as soon as that O came out.
Yeah.
I think it was the most exciting Slack message I've ever sent. I was like, I removed an O and everything is great.
It all came into focus.
I was like, imagine if they exploded mushrooms.
yeah. Imagine if they're way grosser than we thought.
And then, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like lore ideas that we talk about that like don't pass the like, is it cool enough filter?
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, there's a lot that's been on the cutting room floor, but those are
Those are good ones.
Those are big ones.
Those are good.
For sure.
Okay, 2 more. One from our current world champ, Avi, a Shock fan on Discord. Are you happy with how, this is a leading one. I think
I said leading.
leading question. Are you happy with how the Marvorian ended up? What would you change if you could? And how do you think of their power like relative to other factions right now?
He was talking about the Marvoran faction, not the Marvoran box.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's moving on.
Yeah. Flawless.
No, anytime that a faction comes out like that initial set, it's hard. There's a lot of pressure on it because it's competing against, and this happened with Rotborn and Araxi too. It's competing against the full suite.
Much larger card pool.
Yeah, so we are certainly extending it. Like they are present in the guilds box.
Mm-hmm.
Have we talked about that? Including a different version of the villagers. And you know that was one of the things that we like knew is that the villagers were going to have to lean into one play style and not the other. And so like I think that the villagers from this box like are much better with the back row stuff and not as good with the singing stuff. So we want to like make sure to, I guess, like more than like revise the whole faction, it's like fleshing stuff out.
Yeah.
And you've seen us do that with like the extra basics for the Lord High Inquisitor, for example.
Yeah.
You know, like we sometimes don't have enough room in the box to have the full realized concept, or we'll go back and say like, hey, that didn't come out quite at the level that we wanted it to. And so we like add stuff to it.
Yeah, and I think like we're also just generally a little like anti-power creep, right? Like we don't want like
That's true.
the next faction to be like de facto best faction. Like so I
Right.
think we slow roll it a little, and it's a mix of sometimes it's like undertuned accidentally, sometimes it's like we want to slow roll. Like I'm thinking of like Eroxy, we changed the way attachments worked
Yeah.
fairly late in the process, and I think we're like, oh man, I wish it was a little stronger. But that's why you follow up with attachment centric stuff. And
Yeah.
I think Marvorin will get those like over the course of time too. So
Yeah. And I think anytime that a playtest faction loses to gloaming, you neuter them.
Yeah.
You're like, no, it can't be. They're overpowered.
yeah, they can't possibly beat
Or it's
the Revenant.
I said loses to gloaming, but I meant
Yeah, you meant,
yeah, beats gloaming.
They beat Revenant, so I just got rid of half the cards.
You're like, I think they shouldn't have threes.
No,
This is my
yeah.
new philosophy.
Cool wrinkle.
But yeah, Marvorin, this is actually a thing that I like to do when we introduce a faction is like show like their breadth. Like, you know what I mean? Like we have kind of like these themes and they're kind of built around the threes.
Yep.
And showing their breadth I think is cool to be like, this is what they're all about. And then like filling that out over time like is certainly part of our thing. But it is a good point. I think that in general both of us as designers are more conservative. Like we have to push each other to push the
Yeah.
power level of each other's stuff. Because none of us wants to ever come out and be like, this is the new faction I designed. It wins every game.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it fun?
It's their theme.
Yeah, their theme is doesn't lose.
That's actually a great segue into our last question, which was posed before I even kind of said, hey, AMA, I am 24601, all spelt out in words.
Oh, that's cool.
Asked for a little design diary exploring the rationale that we use when we're differentiating an ability for a 1, a 2, a 3. Like how do we decide an ability goes on one versus the other?
Oh,
This is like a big one. This is
impossible
not lightning.
question.
We haven't been good at lightning any of these. This one is at risk of being a long answer.
yeah, this is more topic than lightning.
Yeah. It's good though. It's a fun one.
Yeah, in general, threes are playstyle definers. So they have to they have to be cool enough that you want to build a whole deck around them is kind of like that's like the minimum bar. Like from a like gameplay, but also like we call them like power fantasies. Like it's a weird way to talk about it, but
You
it's
do.
like,
Everyone else doesn't. You keep saying it.
but I'm like, like when you play an RPG, if you want to be a warrior, you want the warrior
yeah.
to swing the sword the best. And so I always think about like when you play that deck, what are you the best at? So they have to like have that in mind, and then they have to like want to look at other cards and have those cards support that power fantasy.
Yeah.
So that's definitely the most clear to me is like threes have to be like the most like complete package. Oh, the other thing about threes is they kind of have to do the thing themselves. Like they're not, threes aren't really great if they're like a combo piece. Like
Right.
the best threes aren't like if you have this, this, and this, it's going to be great.
Right.
Like the best threes are like it's good. Like Zvar is very good because he just does the thing he does, which is like he's going to have a bunch of cultists under him. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I'll add that like I think most of them we try to make like pretty active, right? Because you don't want like your strongest fighter to like intentionally just sit in the back row the whole game. I think there's like some exception. Like I'm thinking of like Valkyrie kind of powers up all of your hunters, and
yeah.
so you don't need to put her in the fray to get the value.
Right.
But you are still incentivized to because she's strong or whatever.
Yeah, she's exceptional.
I think the other thing that comes to mind with like some like 1s and 2s on like a more individual basis is that you kind of just do a check on a lot of these and go like, what power level is this actually good, right? Because a lot of them literally wouldn't work in a different format. Like Orc Berserker, it necessitates it being a 1,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Or
You mean like after you have an ability, then you can be like, okay, is this a 1 or
yeah,
a 2?
like some naturally slot in.
Yeah,
right?
like you have a ability idea, and then you're like, okay, where does this?
Right, Swarm Seeker. Like you don't want it to be
Sure.
high. And then
Yeah.
Gloaming also adds that wrinkle of like any 1 that you put in Gloaming, you need to go like, am I okay with this being brought back to life 6
Infinite.
times in a game or whatever?
Yeah.
And some of those are
Right.
just like too annoying. Like originally Invisible Advisor was a 1.
Yep.
And we were like, this ability could be
so
a pain in
bad.
the ass a little bit.
It's so
So like
annoying.
maybe we make him a 2.
Could be a pain in the ass.
Could be.
It's the
Yeah.
single most annoying ability in the game.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you go over there.
Yeah.
Is where you go. Yeah, that's true. Or Is Privy Council is a 2? I think that
Yeah.
Privy Council is a 2 because it like fed itself too much.
Yeah.
Mostly gloaming is just the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like 2s kind of have to they have to do a lot, like, because they're going to be your main pieces that are going to want to like help you trade up.
Yeah.
Or they are some of the main pieces that help you trade up. So that's good. I would say that the other thing that we think about with the heroes that we can tweak their power a little bit with is by giving them a trait or not. So like,
True.
A traded 1 or a traded 2 is different than a untraded 2. So like there's even more than just 1, 2, 3. There's like this little not obvious way of being like, here's a little nerf. Obviously, sometimes they can be buffs.
Protean was a buff, right? Protean was originally a hunter. And it
Yep.
was just getting like murked too easily.
Yep.
And we were
Good
like,
point.
this card is way too cool to
Yeah.
suffer this fate. And
Right.
so we just took the trade away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a really good one. That one pained me because I was like, in the lore, the hunters are
Yeah.
the golems, and then the soldiers are the mushroom people.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's fine. But yeah, so I think that there's another way to do that. But it's tough. We go back and forth on them. They aren't always obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess to call it back to the other thing you were saying about like extending factions like after their initial release, the other thing with the 3s is like they kind of need to be their own archetype because you can't play them with other 3s, right?
Yeah.
You can't have like
Right.
one that's like, this one is all about like constructs, and then give another 3 all about constructs. Is like, okay, well now you're just splitting an archetype in half.
That's
and
true.
You want it to support, so maybe a 2 makes more sense or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you play draft, and then you get to
And then you have as many 3s as you want.
many 3s as you want.
Yeah.
Not as many, but yeah,
Yeah.
they can be friends.
My rules.
Like actually, the only way to play draft is 4 Proteans. That's the only way.
Yeah.
It's just party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that concludes our lightning round. That was so fast. That was only that was 3 minutes.
3-minute lightning round.
So fast. We'll stretch it out in post so it's longer.
Yeah. That's good.
Cool.
Yeah. Use AI to fill in lightning
Yeah.
round.
Just filibuster this whole segment. All right, cool.
Next topic.
Next topic
Yeah.
is we're reprinting core sets.
Yeah. We've run out of core sets. By the time this launches, we'll have run out of core sets.
That's crazy.
Of the 3rd printing.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
So I think one thing that we didn't realize would be so successful was the retail program launch. So we had an idea for the year, but it's really like come way quicker than we thought. And obviously they want a lot of core sets to get their players involved, and they order like a bunch at a time.
Yeah.
So it's being printed actively right now.
Yep.
So the rub there is that it's going to take a while to get in, but we're going to do some magic of airplanes. It's not magic; it's just airplanes. We're going to put them on an
I
airplane.
mean, arguably magic, right?
That's true.
I mean,
I don't know
flight.
how they work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those will be here in time for Gen Con because we don't want to show up there empty-handed, and we'll probably have some extra for the store.
Yep.
So
Cool. Yeah, and we also had to do things like add an R into Corsari Cannoneer for the reprint of R4.
Oh, look at that!
which is good to do.
Oh, nice.
And have a couple like EU type of certifications.
Oh,
for those
true,
boxes
true.
now.
Yep.
Because we're going to be distributing more in Europe, but I don't know if you want to talk about that one yet, or if that's a future thing. But
Yeah, we're going to be selling the game to people in Europe.
you just alley-oop right there. That was a good
Slam
one.
dunk.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be really exciting.
Yeah. I think so.
Cool. And then next topic.
Next topic.
You want to talk about this one? It's the audiobook?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're excited about the audiobook.
I love the audiobook. I was just saying that I listen to it constantly.
Yeah.
Because I think it's so wild and so cool. So it was recorded by Eric Summerer, who's the co-host of the Dice Tower podcast, a podcast I've been listening to for, I don't know, 15 years.
Wow.
Conservatively. He's the best, and we had to have a whole meeting where we talked about how to pronounce things, and it was my favorite thing ever. He had a list. He's a very professional man.
Yeah.
He had a list, and he was like, how do you say Delguin? And I was like, fair enough, that is a made-up word.
Yeah.
Not only are there's like those, but there's like some made-up character names that we had to come up with pronunciations for, which was really great.
Yeah.
And also your last name was tough, and I went with Oliver, right?
That's flawless. You did actually, you did call me Jan for a long period of us knowing each other. And you were like, do you like that nickname? Like, no, I
You're
don't.
still in my phone as YAN.
Cool, man.
I should have immortalized it. I didn't.
Yeah. Hey, what's your favorite story from the anthology?
I still like A Sacrifice of Dusk and Dawn. I think it's the best. But you know what? The Battle of the Maestros is really good in this one. That's the one where they all come together at the end. I can't pick a favorite.
Yeah.
I love Ed Greenwood's, mostly because I think the way that he handled the gloaming by making them into complete idiots is my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. You did explicitly request that. That is not.
Yeah, and then I just can't get over the name Quilberforce.
It's a great name. Great alt art, too.
Very good alt art.
That's
Hey, those are here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had them. Oh, they're so cool. The High Inquisitor alt art that will be going out with people who ordered the hardcover book, which is being printed right now, is like you see his mask.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Spooky.
Yeah.
With the red light reflecting.
Like
It's
not a
really-
nice looking dude.
Yeah.
One thing that we were going to do is figure out a way to get this audiobook into as many of y'all's hands as possible. And
Can't physically hold it. But
damn it.
ears, get the ears.
I need to.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we re-record this? I'm
can
going to
we
look
take
like
that-
an
take
idiot
that
on
again?
national television.
Into their what ears? You said.
And I think the best way we can do this, we can get these like promo codes for Audible that we can give out to people. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll probably
Make it
figure
work.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll figure out a way.
Sweet.
Yeah, very cool.
Cool. And then last thing we want to talk about, which we already started, but Gen Con is coming up.
Oh, in like a month?
Something like that.
Yeah. That's so
crazy.
sick. We are in the back corner.
Yes.
Let's
What do they call it? They
go.
call it something really cool.
Entrepreneurs Avenue.
Yeah.
It's very French back
It's
there.
very, very nice.
Yeah,
There they go.
it's
Here's
so
a
sick.
dusty corner for you to inhabit.
I'm told it is like popping off back there. though.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I
great.
heard.
That's great.
Because here's the thing: no shade to our friends over at these companies, but it's like I know what Pathfinder is. You know, I know what's there.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have a thing, but it's like you don't. The story you tell at Gen Con isn't like, oh, I saw this game I already know.
Yeah.
It's I found this new game.
Right.
And so
I got lost on my way to the bathroom and found a game that I couldn't pronounce.
There were no lights
But
on.
it's an ambigram. Yeah.
So, you know, I always like the smaller booths anyway. Actually, my two favorite parts of Gen Con are I like the smaller booths. I also love Artist Alley.
Artist Alley's so sick.
Artist Alley is where it's at. Actually, Artist Alley, there's going to be at least one, I think two, maybe three people that are there that have alt art in
In Good Act Means War.
Good Knack Means War.
Yeah.
And so
get those signed,
yeah. Wait, can I tell a story?
please. That's
of
what
our-
we're here for.
One of our artists, one of our artists sent me an email this week
Yeah.
at some ungodly hour in the morning. I have this bad habit of checking my phone in the middle of the night when I get up to go to the bathroom. So I woke up.
Yeah, like every podcast about like health and stuff is like, don't do that.
And here I am.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I did that. I woke back up in the morning and I was like, man, I had a weird dream. No, check my email. This was a real thing. One of our artists said that they were touring in Japan
Yeah.
and got stopped and asked for a Gudnak card to be signed
So cool.
in Tokyo, which makes no sense to me. Like the logistics of it make no sense.
Yeah.
Like that an artist was there and that artist was stopped.
Right.
I don't think we've ever sent a box to Japan. So
yeah, that's-
someone smuggled a copy of Gudnak into Japan.
It's really exciting.
Anyway, so you don't have to go to Japan. You can go to Indianapolis, which is in the United States of America, in order to get your stuff signed. But yeah. So anyway, that'll be cool. You can go to the Artist Alley and do that, or you can come by the bathrooms
Yeah.
and come see us.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we're doing to we have a smaller booth. One of the things we're doing is we're having a lot of learn to play events. So you can come find us over there. We'll be teaching new people to play Gudnak. If you see us at Gen Con, we're going to have thousands of the little learn to play decks.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you own the game, come grab one and give it to someone else that you know.
Yeah.
Because we want to give out those things. And we'll also have this year's con exclusive card, the Araxi Brute.
Yes. Well, we also might have another one.
What?
By then.
Wait, for real?
We might have the Rotborn Hunter.
What?
Exclusive drop right here.
I have no idea. I've never even seen that.
It looks really cool.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's kind of like lunging at you a little bit.
And it's spot foiled?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I want to go. Can I go to Gen
I know
Con?
you were on the fence. This
Yeah.
might push it over.
Can I go to Gen Con?
Yeah, I mean, you can come.
Yes.
We'll make space for you.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So I'll see you at Gen Con.
Cool. See you there. See you there.
Yeah.
I pointed the camera a lot, I've noticed.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't either, to be honest. I don't like it.
Hey, great talk.
Great talk, man. Till next time.